Whatever problem Sue Ellen's had in the past, there's no reason for the newspapers to have a field day.
Well, why would I do anything like that? I don't want my little boy to pick up a newspaper in the future and find out what a tramp his mother is.
You're all heart, J.R.
Well, I wouldn't be trying to get him back if it wasn't for you. Perhaps if you had a child of your own, you'd have left mine alone.
J.R., brother or not, you say something like that again, I'm gonna take you apart.
I just won't talk to my wife.
I have nothing to say to you.
Well, I have something to say to you, darling. Something that might make a big difference on the way you're planning to proceed today.
You don't have to talk to him, Sue Ellen.
That's all right, Arthur. I want to hear what he has to say.
Good. Bill? Pardon me.
Well, what is it?
Well, I just thought you might want to know what's on the agenda for today.
Knowing you, J.R., I think I have a good idea.
Do you? Sue Ellen, I have the witnesses and the depositions to prove that you're a drunk, a tramp, and an unfit mother. And by the time I get finished with you, there's not going to be a judge in Texas who'll give you that child.
You can just save your breath, J.R., because you don't frighten me anymore.
And you're also not on your lover's ranch. You're on your own, honey. You don't have him to protect you. Now, come on. Let's drop all this. Come on back to South Fork.
Never.
Sue Ellen, I'll fight you till you're in the streets with nothing more to your name than the clothes on your back and a little tin cup in your hand.
You wouldn't do that.
Wouldn't I? Now, you know me better than that. You're not going to win, honey. And even if you do, I have the time, the money, and the power to keep you tied up in litigation forever. When I'm finished with you, you won't have a dime to your name, and you'll be in debt up to your ears in legal fees. Now, I'm prepared to fight you till hell freezes over, if that's what it takes to get my boy. You have a little time left. Think it over. Come on, Sue Ellen. It's time to go in.
Your Honor. We have listened for the past 40 minutes while my esteemed colleague argued the many virtues of his client, Mrs. Sue Ellen Ewing, and her fitness as sole custodial parent of their minor child, John Ross Ewing III. Now, Your Honor, we'd like to present you with the facts. May I ask the court's indulgence while I prepare my depositions?
Howard, forget it.
Spill over into court. I am particularly grateful to Mr. and Mrs. Ewing and their attorneys for their courteous conduct towards one another. Now, having heard all the arguments, we come now to the decision of who shall have custody of the minor child. Although it has been traditional over the years for the mother to be given custody of the minor children, that tradition has been changing, and we too must change with the times. More and more we see that fathers too can be excellent single parents to their minor children, which is why I wish neither parent to take the decision I am about to render here today as a judgment upon them or their capacity for good parenting. Having heard all the arguments, the court hereby orders, adjudges, and decrees that full custody of the minor child, John Ross Ewing III, shall be awarded to the mother, Sue Ellen Ewing. Child support payments to the custodial parent will be set at $6,000 a month, with visitation rights to be established thusly. Mr. Ewing shall see the child on alternate weekends.